Okay, I'm here at Hidden Valley Golf Course. I do play this course regularly. One of the reasons I can come out and get a quick round, it's generally not too busy in the afternoon. I mean, as far as courses go around here, there's certainly courses that are in better shape, but as far as value goes, it's hard to beat this. And when I want a quick round, this is kind of the go-to. It's just outside of Columbia, and for the afternoon rates, it's $19 with the cart, so it's hard to beat that. And pace of play is usually great. If I do run into anybody, it's usually not a problem getting to play through or anything like that. So here we go, Hidden Valley in Gaston, South Carolina. Okay, so here we are. First hole, it's a little dogleg right, so it's just a iron or fairway wood off the tee box, and then the green will be over there. So behind me is the third hole. This one is a dogleg right. Again, pretty short. I usually hit a 6-iron off of this one. Just try to hit it, well, anywhere between 150 and 180 yards, and usually pretty safe. And then you have a very manageable approach shot, which I often find a way to make a mistake and blow this one up somehow. But elevated green when I get around the turn up there. All right, so here we are, hole number 4, short par 3. Usually just a wedge shot in. This is a great hole for wildlife. I've actually seen deer. It's actually seen quite a few turkeys out on this hole. They like to hang out to the right of the green, a little bit of a downslope, so great hole for wildlife here. So here we are at hole 5. This is actually the first hole on the entire course where I usually use a driver. It's pretty open and pretty straight down there, as you can see ahead. So let's go down there and see how that first driver strike of the day is. Here we go. This is one of the tougher greens on the course. It does have quite a bit of slope to it from back to front, and also a little left to right. So it's a really tough green. I missed the fairway, pulled it a little bit to the right, but not bad for the first drive of the day. So I'm going to be left with about 100 yards in here. So hopefully I can hit a little sandwich up close and make a birdie. Right now I'm sitting at +3 through 4, so it'd be good to get one back. All right, and we are now to the second driver hole of the day. So again, this one you can go for it. All right, so let's go see if we can find my ball. I had negative thoughts, can't do that, but just hit a little push slice. I'm left-handed, so it went towards the left side for me, towards the big pine tree you see right there in the middle of the screen. Well, not where I wanted to be. I had a wedge shot. I got a little clean and cleared everything, so we'll see if I can salvage this one. When you get over on the edges, you do have a sandy soil through here, and everything is pretty soft and in great shape today overall. All right, here we are at one of the most challenging holes on the course. It's a long par 5, dogleg right. To get all the way past the fairway down there is about 290 yards. If you can hit it high enough, you can try to cut the corner and go over the trees, but that can be a tough shot, and you can lose it in the right over there. All right, so here we are down at the bottom of the hill, and I'm going to be left. I hit a 3-wood, and I'm going to be left with probably 290-ish in, so I'll just lay up somewhere on the hill there. Hole is protected by a sand trap on the right, so plenty of open fairway to hit a safe shot, little layup shot down there, and we'll try to get out of here with par. You know, I really enjoy playing out here because it's usually not too crowded. And when my kids get a little older, I'm going to bring them out with me if they want to start playing. Don't have to worry about holding anybody up. It's affordable to play while they learn. Even though it's not, you know, there are certainly courses around the Columbia area that are nicer. But as far as being able to just go out and enjoy yourself, for the price, you can't beat this. All right, here we are at hole number 8. I am shooting it now with the GPS. Pretty open down there, sitting at 175. So 175 from the white tees. You can kind of get an idea for how quiet everything has been out here today. Here we are at 9, another non-driver hole. You have to clear this little pit of doom down there. It's eaten a lot of balls over the years, but if you can just hit a 180 to 200 yard shot right there, you're sitting pretty for about a mid-iron in. Okay, here we are. I went a little bit long with the 6-iron, but I'm still okay. So I'm only sitting about 150 in. Right there. Sometimes there's water, sometimes there's not, but there's some water to clear there, and then an elevated green on the other side protected by a sand trap on the right. All right, here we are finishing up on 9. See, I stick in the landing today. So I've got this for birdie to finish up 9. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll have another video coming up with the back 9 for you if you're interested in playing the course and want to see the walkthrough on it. Gotta hit it. It's all right though. I'll take par on number 9 to finish it up. On to 10. Here we are at hole 10. This one is a long par 5 again. It's a pretty narrow neck up there if you hit the driver far enough. If you're a long ball hitter, you might be safer just laying up and trying to get on in 3. We have some Canadian geese, a fixture on most any golf course, and the scourge to grass everywhere. Alright, I've hit a hybrid safely into the sandy area. Course rules, I'll be moving that into some grass because I shouldn't be punished for that. Long way, so another layup. And that, my friends, is why I don't hit the driver on this hole very often. There we go. 2 nice safe shots. As a matter of fact, 4 hybrid. Was safe from the water, safe to clear the water. All right, here we are. One more birdie opportunity. See if I can get this one done. %100% of the putts that are short miss. But I will take another par. Here we are at hole number 11. Very manageable par 4. Very straight and open. Here we go. All right, I've got a 3-wood over on the right side. Safe and in play. All right. A generous hop has put me on the green. So let's go up there and see if I can get a birdie finally today. All right, for the first time today, on hole number 12, I see there's a twosome ahead of me, so I'm about to catch them, and that'll slow me down. Don't really like, when the pace slows down, but I'm sure they'll let me play through. So here we go. Right there to right there. I've got about a 15, 18 foot putt. See if I can finally get that elusive birdie today that I've been looking for. Here we go. I think I would hit it longer today. After hitting so many short, I've missed a lot of putts short today, and I've had a few circle around 360 and come back out. It's amazing.
Made it tough on myself, but that's 3 or 4 pars in a row. Got to get a birdie.
Here I am, hole number 12. Sorry, a little shaky there, but as you can see, there's some people on the green. So another relatively manageable, short, straight, open, par 4. Fun course, really enjoy the back 9. It opens up a little bit here. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get another green and maybe end up with a birdie this time. Pitching wedge at 130. In the middle of the green, but the wrong side of the ridge up there. If I'd been a little more left, it would have come back towards the hole. I landed a little back and right, so it rolled away from the hole, unfortunately. I'm gonna have a little work to do to finish up with the par on this one, but let's see what we can get done. So all the greens have been pretty good today. This one is a bit chewed up, really, compared to all of them. There's some issues going on here, but we're gonna see what we can get done. I think this might be the birdie hole finally. Let's find out. This one's going to be downhill, and it's going to go right to left, so let's see what we do. Short grass, going to be fast. I thought it hit it okay, but it was hopping on the way there. Yeah, this green's a little rough, but got about a 4-footer to clean up the par. Let's see. Actually ended up being more like 6 feet. Missed it left, tapped in 3 putt, so there goes the streak of pars, broken with a bogey. All right, here we are. I've lost count. What hole is this? Hole 13. So here we are at a hole 13, and the battery's starting to get a little bit low, so I'm going to cut off some clips. But yeah, just a beautiful course. See how much greenery is around. Not a lot of houses or anything on this course. So I've always enjoyed the scenery and the course layout here. All right, pin position 3 today. So you can see it's kind of in the back left up there. Sometimes they'll put this pin down in the front right corner, and it's extremely difficult because the putt's coming back down the hill. As it is, I've got 145, so I'm going to take a 9-iron and see if I can hit it close up there. Maybe get that bogey back. All right, so here you can see there's the low point, and this whole green funnels towards the front. So when they put the flag right there, this is a really tough hole. As is, I didn't do myself any favors, but at least I'll be downhill and a little bit back up because caught a little thin, went long. So I don't know how much it shows up, but pretty significant slope down and to the left, and then it'll straighten out some at the hole. Here we are at one of the shortest yet most challenging par 3s you will ever play. It's only 77 yards today, usually is 70 to 80 yards. There's a green that has a ridge running across the middle, so it slopes to the back, and then on the other side of the ridge it slopes down towards the front, towards this huge pit right there. And at 77 yards, for quite a few players, that's a tough shot because it's not a full swing of anything. And then with the green, you got to be careful not to go too long, but if you don't clear that pit, you're in trouble. So here we are. You can see it's a lot of downhill there, and when it's down in the front, it's pretty much impossible to stop that. And there you can see it slopes to the back. This is one of the coolest points on the golf course because you've got a nice elevation, a little bit of clearance, so it's a good view from here. Here we go. See if I can at least get par. I don't think birdie's in the equation for this putt. That was super slow with all the sand.
Many three putts today.
So here we are on hole number 15. See, I've got a couple ahead of me there, and one of them may be a beginner, and this is a great course to start out at. It's 340 yards, so I actually shot 370 to the flag. Must be in the back today. Pretty open, pretty straight. One of the easier holes on the course again. All right. The drive up with the fairway wood. Left with a little bit of work to do. But again, another nice scenic hole. The next one's downhill. Here we go at a very reachable par 5, hole number 16, 470 yards. Good drive, good approach shot. You can get on into. It is a sloped green, so it's not the easiest putt, but it does give you a chance to get there. It's a lot of downhill. The hole goes left, right at the bottom. And after being on a good string of pars, I've now been on a string of bogeys. So this is a chance to maybe at least get back on the par train, and maybe I can hit a couple of good shots and get out of here with the first birdie of the day.
Smidge too far left, but should be in play down there. Worst case, I have to punch it around some trees before I can take the approach shot.
Okay, I just pulverized that drive. It probably went 400 yards on the fly. Unfortunately, I was in these trees without a line to the green, so I just had to punch out. That 400 yards might have been an embellishment, but I'm a real estate agent, so I'm allowed to do that. It was a good drive, though. Okay, I have chipped out to the middle of the green, and I'm sitting at 159 yards. So there we go. Let's see if I can get it done here. Too far, not good. So here we go, 17. You know, the last 4 or 5 holes on this course are some of my absolute favorite in all of Columbia. It's an awesome layout. Par 3, 17, 190 yards from the whites. Usually it plays a little bit short because it's downhill. Big bunker on the left, little bunker on the right, short. I like to just fly everything on this one typically, but today is going to be better. All right, that worked out. I actually went down 2 clubs today, and I'm on the front right side of the green. So hopefully I can go get that par and finish up strong on 17 and 18. So here we go, home stretch. Here we are at the last hole, 18. I'm sitting at plus 16 right now. Too many 3 putts today have gotten me. But it's about 300 yards to the water down there, right to the edge. It is all downhill, and this is the signature course for Hidden Valley. Beautiful way to finish. As you can come to the tee box, you can see you've got a lot of downhill. Plenty of green to work with right there, or fairway. Big green down there as well, but particularly large fairway. So you can just put it out there and try to give yourself a decent chance to clear the water on the second shot. I've hit many a ball in the drink down there, but let's see if we can finish strong. Looking for that first birdie of the day. Quite a few pars, missed a few birdie putts, so here we go. Starts with the drive.
Long and left, probably punching out the trees one more time today. I was better when I left the driver in the bag, but what a wonderful day here in early May for a round of golf at Hidden Valley.
water on this, but there is a wind behind me and it is downhill today, so that ball might be wet. That's unfortunate. Hey, at least I got it on camera. Let's walk up and take a look. Meanwhile, enjoy the scenic view. And is there a ball in there somewhere? It came over this way. Oh, look, there we go. Oh man, let's see, is that it? Yep, TaylorMade number 3, TP5. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna play this today, even though it's 18 and I get a little bit wet. I'll just back it up and take my 85-yard shot across the pond. Glad I got that one on film. Farthest ball I've ever hit on this hole. Assisted by a nice breeze behind me. Okay, here we go for the finish. It came out of there actually pretty good. I went ahead and played it since it was 18. A little bit of a splash, but the way it was sitting up didn't really affect it. But I used an extra club because I didn't know. So now I've got a long downhill putt for the finish. Going towards water, sand against the grain. I'm guessing it's going to be slow even though it's downhill. So I'm going to putt it just like Dustin Johnson with, who, by the way, is from Irmo if you didn't know. So #1 ranked golfer in the world right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Pretty firm pop right at the hole. It's going to be a tap in for the finish. That's why you should always pay attention. I missed the tap in from 2 feet, broke hard right, and I didn't bother to look at it. So, hey, another 3-putt to finish up the day. But wonderful round, great day. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for me.